22 wins in 22 fights, with 18 from knockouts, Joseph Parker is the first New Zealander to ever claim a world heavyweight boxing title, having defeated Andy Ruiz in December 2016 to take the WBO belt. His dream of winning a title fight began when Parker started boxing at only 10 years old.
As a young boy, I loved boxing. It's not until I was 16 when I started beating older guys older than I was. I knew, I thought, this is pretty cool. I can actually make something out of boxing. It's quite hard in the beginning. Amateur boxing in New Zealand didn't have a lot of money, so parents had to take out loans, travel, accommodation, food. Back then, if I was in 2010 at the Singapore Olympics, and I said to myself, you'll be fighting for a world championship in 6 years, I wouldn't believe it. And I guess it's all these sacrifices were able to make me succeed in boxing and able to make me where I am today.
After turning professional in 2012, Parker was introduced to renowned boxing trainer Kevin Barry the following year, relocating to Las Vegas to begin training.
The thing that impressed me straight off the bat was he had very fast hands for a big guy. He moved well for a big guy. Joseph is one of those guys that I never have to ask him to train harder. I never have to say, get out of bed. If anything, over the 3.5 years we've worked together, is I've had to slow him down on occasion because he just works. He understands, and he's learned really early, which is quite mature for a young man, that nothing comes without hard work.
Preparing for a fight is a grueling process. Split into 2 phases, the hard and the tapering phase. The hard phase can last as long as 12 weeks and is centered around intense physical and mental training.
The hard phase is your hill work, your sparring, your heavy bag work, your strength work in the evenings. The small detail is the difference between becoming a champion and becoming a good fighter. Every day your body's sore. But a fighter has to go through that. That's the stage where we're building up the stamina. We're building up the endurance. We're asking a lot of the body. We're getting it ready for the battle.
With each opponent, we sit down as a team and we discuss a sort of a game plan. It is tailored to sort of match what they bring. Most of our work is done in the ring because that's where it is. We do a lot of pads, working on combinations and skills, also working on defense, while developing new techniques and skills to increase the power. Outside of the ring, you're working on conditioning, running upstairs, hills, skipping, punching a bag, speedball. So I guess it's a balance of both. There's a lot of pain that your body goes through, but it's for me, I love challenges in life, and that's why I love boxing.
Boxers then enter into the tapering phase, where physical exertion is reduced and the body is allowed to recover, ensuring the athlete peaks at just the right time for the fight. They must also face multiple media commitments, increasing the already intense pressure of the build-up.
In the beginning of my career, the media was thrown at me, so along the way I've actually learned how to accept it and actually embrace it. A happy fighter is a dangerous fighter, and I'm happy, so be careful.
The tapering off phase is letting the body know we're not doing as much work as what we usually do. It's preparing it so that that's when we need everything to come out and everything to work. We're tuning in the mind, we're going over our game plan. We're doing visualization, we're doing a lot of rest and recovery. The physical work has been done, and it's very much a mental process.
You only have pressure if you put on yourself. Before each fight, I train hard, I put on the work, and I prepare myself for anything that comes. So for me, there is no pressure. My task is to be in the best shape that I could be in for fight night, and I'm focused on that. I look at fighting the top fighters, the fighters like the likes of Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. The goal for me is to win, to dominate, and to unify the belts. And I guess that's the goal for all the other heavyweights in the world. So it makes it exciting because everyone's hungry for the same goal.